All right, I got an email from Schaeffer Cox, and I'm going to try to get through this thing without crying like a little baby. I sent him a question inquiring about his family. Here's what he wrote. Dear Rudy, I'm not allowed to have people pass messages to others, so if you are the one emailing me and I respond, I am only responding to you. I just want to make that clear. With that said, it's fine with me if people want to check in on my family. I was a very wealthy man before all this went down. I had a thriving and lucrative business empire. But as any businessman will understand, it all came crumbling down when I was no longer there to shepherd it along. My wife spent all we had trying to defend me with these Nazis, but I still got railroaded by corruption. After I was sent to the CMU, my wife moved in with my parents, and the three of them did their best to salvage whatever remnants of my business that they could manage by themselves. They are getting by on this, but it's not easy. They can't afford to bring the kids to come and see me, and that's only about $3,000. So it's obviously pretty tight. My father is a shrewd businessman and money manager, so I'm sure their needs are looked after. But there is no room for extra comforts like there was when I was out there to keep the money, contracts, and big business deals flowing. My whole family was severely traumatized by the mafia-style attack the feds dealt us. They had goons following them around in black SUVs trying to intimidate them. They had agencies threatening them. They were just bullied into hiding by this Nazi Homeland Security gang and that overthrew the federal government in the 9/11 coup d'etat. They have not done hardly anything to help me since mid-2012. And then he capitalizes this next sentence. All of the letters are capitalized. And this is fine. I don't want anyone to trash talk about them for this. They are taking care of my two children and staying out of the fight. This is just what they need to be doing. If I was out surfing with my wife and kids and a shark came in and chomped me and my board and started dragging me out to sea, would you condemn Marty if she swam for shore with the kids? No, of course not. That's sort of what happened here. I'm a man. I am competent and able to fight this fight. There are lots of people who will help me fight and win this fight. And I'll be better at it if I know that the kids are not in this battle with me. That's what my parents and wife are looking after. They need help and encouragement, but please try to understand if they come across somewhat reclusive. That's just how people act in a country like this one, where secret police are allowed to terrorize the populace. That was written by Schaeffer Cox on June the 6th of 2016. Let me say that if we allow this to stand with Schaeffer Cox, if they can do this to Schaeffer, they can do it to anybody. And I would say any liberty-minded individual that just within the sound of this video, I believe God is calling us to stand up for Schaeffer Cox. Not only to free him because he's an innocent man, but also to expose this wicked, evil Department of Justice and this Department of Federal Bureau of Investigations. And the Bible also commands it as well, not to forget those who are of our brothers in bonds.